Okay, hey, this is take two here. I should know better than to come in when Mercury retrogrades pissing around. But anyway, I decided to bring out some cards. I basically wanted to say that I'll be coming back soon. I'm in the middle of a move here. So if you guys know of any ways that, you know what, I'll just stop that sentence and start over. I got two decks, my above and below decks here, I'm going to work from. And I'm just going to shuffle up and deal and see what I get here. And we'll go from there. I'm just going to start reading cards here, and then I'll do my spiel. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a move here. But I will be on hiatus for about another month here. I'm wanting to do personal readings, go outward open, up to do healings and readings. If you're interested in that, let me know how you guys prefer to pay, like through apps or PayPal or whatever, because then I'll go straight to those. I'm trying to be budget friendly here because I'm in that way, but yeah, how you prefer to pay. Like if you're looking to get a reading, what would you prefer to use, that kind of thing. Anyway, probably the lighting shit, eh? I thought I'd get at the sunset, but you can't see nothing of a sunset. Hold on here. Can't see nothing. It's really, from when I tested it, like you could see my whole body. Now you can only see my head. But anyway. Okay, these are done. Those are the above. These are below. So I'm going to just do a little three card read here to kind of like an energy report. Get back into the groove. So yeah, I'll be coming in soon here. I'm been working on a lot of healings over this time I've been away. Underground stuff. So I just to let you know that that's all fired up. Grid-wise, and very heavy into energy healing, chakras, anxiety, depression. If you have any of these things going on that are not lesson based, I can work on that kind of stuff. Meaning, you know, you may be learning your lessons or going through stages here. We can try and alleviate some of that for you. Okay, I'm going to pull from the below cards first, which are the ones I have. And we'll go from there. It's probably really loud. Stunters, I guess. Welding truck. Okay. Hello. Pull out some cards here and see what happens. Okay, I'll pull three to begin with because I gotta watch how far I go here because it's windy. It's always windy in Saskatchewan. Okay, first card is the Lover's card. And in the below deck here, I don't know if you can see that, it depicts a couple standing in front of a house for sale. Give me a moment. Yeah, big changes, right? I mean, I just mentioned I was going through a move, so you might have a lot of people in this way, thinking about selling house, thinking about buying house, thinking about moving, changes, right? Because this is the year of change, so we may be considering a move for a partner, or you know, I mean, this is the energy that's going to hit by fall, no matter. But I feel right now I'm talking to people that maybe in a mode where they're wanting to look at change, for the sake of change, like to just it's in the air, right? We want to move, put the house up for sale, see what we can get for it, that kind of thing. That's what I'm getting. Next card. 21, the world. Yeah, this woman, she's kind of standing out above everybody else. She stands out in her own way. I feel like everybody may be coming to a point here where they are considering their own individuality, whether they're in a partnership or not. Looking at themselves more closely than they ever have. And like if you're in a relationship or single, you're doing this, is what I feel. People are coming back to basics with themselves, meaning centering themselves. Where do it? What do I want from my life? Where am I going? You know, where do I want to go? Where haven't I been? This kind of thing is what I get from now. The world is also about completions, can be about travel, can be about the sense they're giving me here is high life, right? Like going out and like I'm seeing all the neon lights and whatnot. So people are wanting to get out and get mingling and whatnot, like get out and socialize. I mean, who doesn't feel the need to do that after traveling? Yeah, all of it. It's all in here. The sense of travel, sense of individuality, finding out what we want out of life and where we need to go to get it, and looking on how to do that. Next card. This is a 5. 5 of Cups. This makes me think of a hangover. This makes me think of the nightlife, and then this is the hangover the next day. But first thought. Give me a moment here. The sense here is that we are drained of the way things have been. We're not happy with the way things have been. This is why we want this change so badly. We want to just up and move, go here, go there, you know, things either being stagnant or drained, right? We want to shake things up, sell the house, you know, go out clubbing, you know, and then pay for it the next day. But this, I do feel that there's a sense of a drain happening here. And also a part of us, maybe splitting the personalities here, if I can put it that way. Talking about, you know, nightlife, and also the fact that we just may not have time for the nightlife, but we may miss, you know, not only socializing, but having fun and celebrating. It's like we can't do this anymore. So I pre-shuffled the above cards. I'm gonna, ouch, ooh, like nails on a chalkboard. I'm gonna reshuffle again here and add to these and see what I got. We'll do the 3 above cards. So this is the grounded earth, right? The need for change right here. The need to want to celebrate and enjoy life here, but also the sense that we just feel tired and fatigued. That's the reality, right? That's what's on the grounded earth. Now we're going to get into what's above. What's hovering above, the energy that wants to connect with us. Even though we're feeling that, there's an energy that wants to say, hey, do this, or maybe it's in alignment with that. I'm not sure. We'll see. So I'll tap into that one, and then we'll go back to the grounded energies, which is the potential for the next while here till I tap back into my readings. I didn't go up there. Have my hair flowing the wrong way. Oh. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. So this is, I take the above cards to mean universal influence, the universal nudge, what their advice may be. Now, first card we get is 10 of Earth, which speaks to perfect timing. So the sense I'm getting here is all this change that wants to happen on the Earth and all the planetary aspects, all of that stuff that's going on behind the scenes that we don't even understand really, internal nudges and whatnot. Like, it's our place on the Earth, right? We're all doing our own thing in our own area. And just give me a minute here. Yeah, see, they're making me think of the, because there's the sun and the moon, right? Or is that a planet? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to say it's sun and moon. The sun is the influence, right? We just had the eclipse. So I feel like what they're trying to say is that there's a revamp in the way of energy, solar energy, like what drives people, right? Bring you back to this card. People are feeling burnt out and spaced out even. And to a certain degree, that's good to get you to realize, right, the contrast. We're coming up on timing here where we can accomplish a lot of things easier than maybe we would have in the past. The next card is the Fool, and that is about the new beginnings, right? Literally taking from this card here. This is coming through okay. Of a change that wants to happen, new beginning, a fresh start, this kind of thing, clean slate. This is really, for people that are looking for this or are jumping into this, the universe is really going to support you in this. If you decide to take big leaps, like risks, like big move, job change, life decision, the universe is really behind new beginnings. As long as we're thinking about our highest good here, we'll be in alignment with that. Perfect time is coming to make big changes, right? Fresh starts. And then we end off with the Ace of Earth, where anything is possible. Look at this. From the Ace to the 10, and we have the Fool in the middle, talking about new beginnings. And that's all the power you need. It's literally connected to all 4 directions, all 4 elements. And they're saying that anything is possible when we do this, when we're in this mode. And I think instinctively most people will understand that. They'll understand if they're going in the right way. If they're, I think, you know, everybody's instinct is being pushed to a high degree. We may have some surprises as to what can be accomplished. But the sense is, if we're going in the way of change and good change, we're going to instinctively feel when it's right, and we're just going to glide into the right lane here. And when the time comes, perfect timing will hit. We'll get out of this energy and be more in this energy where, you know, the world is ours, really, to have and whatnot. Okay, so we started with the house for sale. Some big changes. The world signifies some closures, right? If we move, then it's going to be the end of the old ways, and there's going to be a whole bunch of new energy. We may be tired at this time and not want to implement it, but the sense is here, instinctively, we know. Perfect timing is coming up universally. The Fool is talking about fresh starts and new energy that wants to be revived. And again, anything is possible as long as we want, and it's for highest good. So let's go back to the grounding energies. Ratcheting up my cards here. I'm on the back of a trailer. So we'll see where we end up here in ground, back in the grounded energies. Yeah, some people may feel instinctively the need to move and go, but may be too tired to do so. I was in this mode, I just prayed, and what do you know, I'm in the other place. And it's like, how did I get here? I don't know, but I got here. You know, you may have to invest in help of friends if you got any. That kind of thing. Okay. So the grounded energies to leave you with. 1. Oh, hair in the face. 3. Okay. Oh, look at this. Wow. So this goes into the romance area quite highly. Now, we talk about the Ace of Wands. That is about fresh starts and whatnot, firing things up, right? There's a salamander is the how do you say it? Symbolism for action, taking action in creative ways. Being fired up is literally the way I take this. So when we look at that card, we talk about being fired up. The universal energy that is behind that is talking about perfect timing. Again, some of us may not be exactly in this energy, but when the time is right, they're going to feel that surge of energy come forth, and they're going to have that power that to manifest what it is they want, whether it's a move, a job change, or more activity in order to get something moving. The earth is really going to get you fired up for what it is where it is that you need to be, really, is what I get. So the next card we get, which is the Knave of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. And in here, it's like he's looking in a mirror. For the longest time, I thought he was looking at a partner, like these were partners. But it's kind of like he's looking in the mirror. And the universal energy behind that was... just give me a sec here. Yeah, the earth. And it was this energy, wasn't it? I got them mixed up. Anything? No, it was the Fool energy. Okay, the Knave of Cups. Talking about fresh starts. So the Page or Knight of Cups here, we're talking about energies having to do with loving feelings going outward towards another. This one here is talking about we may be reflecting on self a little more, having to do with going outward. Okay, I got my words are getting lost here. Basically reflecting on ourselves more to figure out what we want outside of ourselves more distinctly, more clearly. It's like we got to look inside to figure out more what we want than we ever have in our life, like introspection. Okay, that's the word. We want some may want a fresh start in a relationship here, and we're needing to go inside and either go over lessons or just introspect to a degree where we understand what it is that we're looking for exactly, right? So we don't get tripped up here and go after something we don't want. Now, the next card here brings the Knave of Swords. And this one here, there's these women there, I don't know if you can tell here. They're looking at a kite. They're lifting a kite up in the air. And it's got the picture of a person on there, almost like they're trying to release an energy or let go of memories of a person or a person, period, right? So some people may be going through this. We may have, and I mean, I was predicting this from 2018. The fact of separating from relationships that maybe not They may be okay for us, but not for our highest potential. So we may be, releasing these type of relationships in order to go forward. And then once we do that, that's that energy that's following you, which is the energy to really accomplish anything. And dream-wise as well, within a partnership. They're asking me to go to the bottom of the deck, pull each card here. So from the grounded, Eight of Swords is being beat to go. The sense here is that we're too bushed, don't have enough energy to give any input. Some of us may be in relationships that we don't have enough energy to fight to get out of, so we just stay in. So be aware of that. That's grounded energies that can be blocking you. And from the universal energy, we have move carefully, which is the Seven of Earth, talking about we have a shark and a dolphin, right? And the vibration difference between these two is hugely noticeable. One's fierce and menacing, the other one's happy and light and lively. So that's the sense here. If we stay, we don't gather up our energy to really reboot our system in whatever way, whether it's job, relationship, life period. We're just not happy where we're at. It may just be a move of fresh air, like we want to go from the city to a farm or farm to the city, or whatever. Something here is not hitting right. So we want to make things better. So we want to be on the light side where the dolphin is, so that we're happy and light and lively. We don't want to be below, because the sense the shark gives me, I'm hoping you can see that. The sense the shark gives me is the sense of lurking. It's like somebody who's cantankerous, and they kind of lurk to kind of, maybe without knowing, they make everyone else's life miserable because they're not happy, right? And then the dolphin, he's just happy. He makes everybody happy. Everybody wants to swim with the dolphins. They don't want to, some adrenaline junkies, they like the sharks, but they're all behind cages. You don't want to hug a shark, right? But the dolphins, this is the difference. In our lives, we might be a shark or we might be a dolphin, and they want you to hang out with the dolphins because it's really light and lively under there. And again, some of us may not have the energy to want to put into this. Take some effort sometimes to release from things that we've been, like ruts we've been in for long. So marriage that's not working, or a job that's, you're close to retirement, you're unhappy and cantankerous, but you're not happy, right? So there's a release that needs to happen in order to get you where you need to go. And you'll know when the time is right. And not only that, you'll get an energetic surge that'll just push you, because the universe really wants you to be in your happy, and they don't want you to be cantankerous. They don't want you to be dull and boring, and they don't want you to be slow and low. And the Knave of Cups is really, even though he is about love and whatnot, I get the sense here that he's more about dealing with the self and what we truly want, figuring it out, so that when we go and make that move, it's not a mistake, right? And then again, the energies, the universe pulling off, anything's possible from here on in, as long as you go from your heart and you go from where you're instinctively driven. There's a fresh start that wants to happen. The universe is going to be behind you 100% when you figure it out. And also, perfect timing. There will be a perfect time to act. You may not feel it right now, but when the need is there, not the need, that's the wrong word. When the time is to act, the power will be there. That's the Ace of Wands. That's the passion that will be there to accomplish what you need to accomplish. Even though we're tired and tuckered now, the passion will come when the timing's right. and the world is your oyster, and you really can have it all. This reminds me of that Mary Tyler Moore intro of the show where she's kind of like throws her hat up in the end, and it's like, I can do anything, right? I'm a woman and I got a job at a big business back in the 70s. And then here it all starts with making a huge change in wherever, you know, whether it's a move. Some of us are moving and we don't even, like I've been pushed by the Universal. I didn't want to move. They, it's funny because they were telling me, you're moving. I'm like, no, I'm not moving. And they're going, yeah, you're moving, prepare. I'm like, I'm not preparing. I'm not going anywhere. And now I'm somewhere else. So the fact that I'm not listening, stubborn. But these are all the cards for your while here. I want to come back in and do a universal energy. This is kind of just a mini energy report to get things pumped and fired up again here. But yeah, so that's, hopefully that helps you this week or gives you some inspiration really for what's coming. Because if you're not feeling it already, because I'll tell you, I wasn't, and you may not be in a mode where you where you seeing it coming, like it's not coming, like I don't know, and then all of a sudden something will happen, and just kind of go with the flow, because really, if you fight things at this point, the universe may send a tower, and I think that's what they did to me. They just sent a tower out and said, well, we've warned you. You're not making any action. Like I was supposed to make an action, didn't do it. I was confused as to where. So if you can be zen about things a little more than I have been, you may have the answers right in front of you. But anyway, so there's a little mini reading, and yeah, I'll be coming back soon. I want to open up to do healings, and also, oh my God, there's a cute puppy out there. I don't think you're supposed to be running around. But anyway, it's like, see, he's cute. I don't know where to go. Anyway, oh, there he is. Sorry, animals. Yeah, so I want to open up. I don't even have like a payment plan. So if you guys have a preferred payment plan, put it in the thing. So I think I'm going to start up with a PayPal account and see how that goes. Yeah, healings and readings. And then I'm going to try and vary the price points a bit so that everybody can take part. My prices are quite high, but you get what you pay for. So, I'm going to spend the month here and figure that all out, what I can offer and how and da-da-da. And hopefully payment plans will go through and whatnot. What else was I going to say? Yeah. And in the meantime, take it easy. Like I said, if you're up for any of this stuff, feel free to comment. Hey, it helps bring in energy. Like, I don't get a lot of commenting. I don't know if I'm not tagging my videos right, or like I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I'm gonna start, I don't know, firing it up. So we'll see what happens. And then once I do that, you know, tell me what you're interested in. Now I have a communities page, and I think I'm gonna blow that up because everywhere else I'm going, I get no traffic whatsoever. So if you don't see nothing, you don't know what's going on, go to my communities tab right on YouTube, and that'll tell you. I'll put whatever out there, like if I decide to do a live night or whatever. Yeah, I can't even put a timestamp on anything at the moment because I don't know what I'm doing or how I'm going to do it. So, but in the meantime, I will be coming back. It'll be a month max, and I'll be in slowly. So once you see these readings come through, then you'll know that I'll be starting back up again, and everything will slowly get rolling. So Lottie is probably busy. Don't really know what's going on anyway. So that's what it is. I moved in the midst of a move here, and this is kind of a temporary place for now. So getting set up I don't have a studio, so it's going to be a makeshift thing when I do get back, or it'll just be audio. Maybe I'll do them by audio, and we'll go from there. So in the meantime, take it easy, and we will talk to you soon. Yeah, a month. Give me a month. And again, give me feedback on any kind of what's the word, like payment plans that are good for North America, really. So that most of my, but I mean multi-country places, and that'll help me out too. Then I can do my own research. And then if you like a certain way to pay through a certain app or whatever, just let me know. Just put it in there. It doesn't, then I can research it and see if it's good for me as well. In the meantime, take care, have fun, and be kind, and we will talk to you later.